Boo! Happy Halloween! In this week's episode, the boys start the show off with an original track written by our very own host, Sean. Hopefully, it gets you in a spooky mood. Then the boys get into a would you rather question that leads them to ask about the worst Halloween movie, followed by going a little too much into alien butt stuff, plus a lot more, oh no, why do I get the feeling I'm going to have a lot of work this week? Enjoy the show.
Foolish mortals, you've stumbled upon Sorry for the Delay. The frightening story shall begin shortly. There's no turning back now.
Alrighty, Joshua. Welcome
Bam!
to Sorry for the Delay, the Halloween spectacular, starting off with a banger written by your boy.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully everybody enjoyed it. How'd you feel about that, Joshua? Do you get the spooky
that
vibes?
was great. That was totally spooky vibes. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm tired as fuck as usual, but I'm here, everybody. I'm happy. I'm ready for some poison candy.
Let's
and
go.
Some weird shit to happen.
Oh, all the weird shit,
I'm all
Joshua.
in.
How about we start off with your this day in histories?
Ooh, this day in history. So I went a different direction.
Oh God,
this
it
day in
seems like
history.
it seems like a different thing every week. Let's go.
I went a different direction, but Halloween is kind of one of those days where the spooky comes out, where death becomes, a much happier thing, I guess. I don't know. I love it. I love Halloween. So let's just talk about some of the people who've died
Ooh.
on Halloween.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Wait, on Halloween
So-
specifically, they've died.
So yes,
Oh, wow.
on October 31st,
Okay.
all these people have died.
All right, lay it on us.
All of them. Okay, so the number one on my list, he inspired us all with his captivating roles as Agent James Jim Malone in The Untouchables,
Okay.
and his notable role as Henry Jones in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade,
Okay.
and probably one of the greatest movie sagas ever,
Mhm.
Sir 007 himself, Sean Connery. He was 90 when he died on this day in history.
What the hell? How did I not know Sean Connery was dead? Is that facts?
Yes,
we
Sean-
facts on that?
Yeah, somebody can double check this, please do. But everything that I found, Sean Connery is now dead.
Wow.
What a great man! What a great story. Wikipedia, check him out. Like, he has a great story. Good man.
That's awesome.
So number two on my list for you baseball fans out there,
Mhm.
this American 6-time MLB All-Star and NL MVP reading again, MVP in 1969, as well as the National League home run leader in 1963, 1968, and 1969. A San Francisco Giant legend,
Oh.
Willie McCovey,
What?
passed away on this day in history. He
Holy
was
shit.
80 years old, everybody.
R.I.P. man. Fucking love him. Amazing. I didn't know he passed away on Halloween. That's awesome.
Willie McCovey.
I mean, not
Yeah,
awesome that he
was
passed
80
away.
years
but,
old.
You know what I mean?
And finally,
Mhm.
number 3 on my list. You guys might know this guy too. Everybody's a legend on my list, apparently, because that's the way I wrote it.
Nice.
This legendary Hungarian-born illusionist
Mhm.
and escape artist, defined what seemed to be impossible possible. Can you take a guess?
I'm gonna go on a limb.
Don't take a guess.
Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Okay. We'll see if your guess is right after this. The great Harry Houdini.
I
died.
knew it. I knew it. I called it in my mind.
On this day in history in 1926.
Holy
So despite all of Houdini's masterful escapes and his awe-inspiring magic tricks, it was gangrene and
What the fuck?
however you pronounce it,
Mhm.
and a ruptured appendix that ultimately took his life.
Wow.
Harry Houdini was just 52 at the time of his death.
That's sad. Something that could have been easily prevented, you know?
Yeah, gangrene. They got cures for that.
Well, they got cures for the appendix bursting. You know, you get it taken out of you.
That is true. So, along with my dead people,
Mhm.
I got some notable, unfortunate ways to die.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of sad what happened to these people.
All right. Are these like are these just like weird ways to die, or is this like just like
so these are
ways to die?
You know, I wrote it down because the way I read, I was just reading this. I was like, wicked ways to die and spooky ways to go on this day in Halloween.
All right.
So, yeah, this is pretty wicked. This first one. So, this woman is from India. Her name is Indira Gandhi. Hopefully, I'm not totally messing that up for people. The first prime minister of India, she was a female. The first female prime minister of India. You can fact check that too, but I think I got that right. Is assassinated at 66.
What the fuck?
So on this day in 1984, 2 of her bodyguards brutally shot her down. One bodyguard firing 3 shots and the other firing 30 into her body.
What the heck? The guy's
so
finger
3
just
wasn't
gets
enough.
stuck, or what?
30 was a better number for the other guy.
Damn.
So, and she was on her way to be interviewed by a British filmmaker. And you kill people, maybe you deserve to die. So one of the bodyguards was shot shortly after. The second bodyguard was sentenced to death and hanged.
Wow. That's crazy.
So,
all right, I feel like you're at the peak right now, Joshua. What more? what other deaths?
I got 2 more
got?
for you.
All right, lay it on.
2 more. I'm bringing it closer to.
Damn, that's crazy. 33 shots?
Yeah, 3 and 33. So my next unfortunate way to go. Somebody may know this gentleman. His name is River Phoenix, a U.S. actor who starred in Stand By Me, died of a drug overdose. He was only 23.
Damn, that's depressing. It's always sucky
River
when
Phoenix.
it's something that can be prevented, you know? Drugs, appendixes, alcoholism.
Shot 30 times.
Shot 30 times. Jesus.
And my final person for wicked ways and unfortunate notable deaths here. If you know the band Bayside, Bayside drummer John Beats Houlihan was killed in a tragic car accident when the band was traveling in flipped after hitting a patch of ice outside Cheyenne, Wyoming. The Bayside drummer John Beats Houlihan was only 31 years old at the time of his death.
Damn, that's a poor series of unfortunate events right there. That's horrible. Bayside, though, good band. Good band. Highly recommend.
Yeah, so good old Bayside. Check them out. Poor John Beats, River Phoenix, and then all the other notables.
R.I.P. guys. R.I.P.
So that is my day in history. And for those of you wondering how many days we have left in the year, because you probably got some unfinished business, we only have 61 days left remaining to the end of the year. Wait, 61? Yeah, I guess so. 61 days left.
Wow.
So finish your shit. Pay your taxes.
Yeah. If you haven't paid your taxes yet,
then
you have a problem right now, because that's a little more than I'm behind on that one.
Yeah, you're past your extension. For sure.
Oh, God. Well, thank you, Joshua. Thank you for giving us those. What a nice way to start off the Halloween episode with something morbid. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, dead people. They're all around us on this beautiful Halloween day. So
Yes.
pay some respect.
Yes. If you're watching a nice Halloween movie, pay your respects. Do good things today. Also, please give out good candy. That's all I ask for. All right. If you see me at your door, just give me something good. All right. That's it. That's all I want. Oh, that's great. So, Joshua, how was your day? Tell me about your day, Joshua.
My work day at my big box store.
Was it awful?
Some of you may know what that means. Some of you may not. Wasn't half bad. I got to work with some good people today. Had a full staff.
Oh, shit. That's rare.
Mad respect to those who showed up to work today, who showed up to work and worked today.
There you go.
And for all you people that needed help that were assholes,
fuck off.
Fuck off. Yeah. Yeah. We don't need your business. We don't need you in our lives.
Nice. Exactly. Good statement.
So my day was good. So I worked today.
Well, I'm glad you got it off. I'm glad you got off in time to come to this spectacular Halloween episode here. Can I just say right off the bat, your background is sensational. I need to know how long it took you to set up your whole setup there.
My whole setup?
Mm-hmm.
It I'm looking at the pieces that I put up. It took me a little while to set up, but you know what? The funnest part of my setup.
Most fun. Funnest is not a word, buddy.
Would be. Here, I was. Oh man. Okay.
Did you drop the most fun thing of your setup?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't set it back up. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it for you guys, just because I took the time to try to figure it out. Where the fuck is it at?
Okay, there you go. Don't worry, we'll figure this out in post. Mia, you got us, Mia.
You know how ghosts come and go?
Yeah.
Well,
scared. What the heck? That is awesome.
This one goeth, and this one cometh back.
That is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, Joshua. That was beautiful. Like, oh my God. Holy shit. I'm mind blown. I can't even speak. Like, that was great. Happy Halloween, everybody. That's it. That's the episode. We're done. We're done here.
That's it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like, people in your lives, they come and then they go. And then they
that's so
come back
fucking great.
Life. Here you go. Here she's coming back.
Oh,
she's coming back.
I missed her so much. Oh, she is. I love you. I still love you.
Wait, turn around. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great, Joshua. That's fucking great. And just a little heads up for everybody. Obviously, it is not Halloween right now for us, to break the illusion here, right? So you probably will see all the decorations that we have behind us for another few episodes. So bear with us. Enjoy it, all right? Halloween's not going anywhere.
Yeah, most of this stuff is actually going to go downstairs at my house into like a real living space to create. Me and my girlfriend both love Halloween, so
yeah, baby.
The only way I was able to buy all this stuff is I had to talk my girlfriend into saying they were eventually going to move down into the rest of the house.
Yeah, we'll see how long that takes.
Yeah, just like the Funkos back there. I can't claim fame on all of them.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into the topic for the week, Joshua. Oh, sorry.
Can I say one more thing on the topic of like back stuff? So anybody who is it's going to come out after this, but if you are a deal person, I think we might have talked about in the last episode, stop into your local Home Depot, because there's going to be a shit ton of things on sale.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And if you're watching this on the day it comes out, which is Halloween, you can still have time. You still have time to get there. because they will put all that shit on sale. So
Yes. So that was my non-sponsored, I wish I hadn't said what I said mini segment there.
nice. All right. With that being said, let's get to this week's topic. We have a few topics that we would like to discuss today, or I would like to discuss today. I'm going to start off with not the first topic, but this topic, Joshua, a would you rather question. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Would you rather, Joshua, spend the night at a haunted house or spend the night at a cemetery?
Cemetery.
Straight off the rip, just cemetery? No other reason?
Yeah. Yeah, probably because I'll get to see more people.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that is one way to look at it. Yeah, because you will be surrounded by death and unfinished business. So, yeah, I guess you would be seeing more apparitions, right?
Yeah, I think when you go to a cemetery, you'll get a wide range of death.
Mm.
You'll get the unfortunates, you get the medical, you get the I did it to myself's.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in a house, you're probably just going to be trapped by whoever lived in that space. I don't know. I guess yeah, cemetery for sure. There's just a lot. I think there's more diversity. I'm into talking to different people, being around different things. So I think I'll get a more diverse experience. I might even get some people who are like there to help me and not just total dicks. Like if you're trapped in a house, you're a ghost in a house, you're probably just going to be a dick because you can't leave. You know, like you're probably just going to be mean.
So then I got to ask
and
the
even
question,
if you're trying to be nice, you probably can't be nice because everybody's going to be scared of you. So they'll move out. So you always feel screwed at the end because you've now scared away your newest people.
So which one do you think would be scarier, though? Like the house or the cemetery?
I think the house would be way scarier because you could just get trapped in a box. We're just, you know, like
a room, a door doesn't open, you're fucking stuck.
Yeah. There's so many movies like that where like people check into hotels and they just can't get out of the room. What's that room movie? It's a good movie. Was it 1408?
Was that the one with Samuel
John
Jackson?
Cusack? No, I think it's
John Cusack?
I think is it John Cusack?
Someone fact check us.
Yeah, room. If I was quicker, I was closer to my computer. I can't reach. I would look that up.
It has both.
Okay.
John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson. Yes. So we were both correct.
Thank you, Mia. I know you helped Sean out with that.
Oh, yeah. She's got us.
That wasn't Sean who figured that one out. That was totally Mia who got that for you.
Mm-hmm.
As we both know, she's way smarter than us.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. But you're right, Joshua. I guess the cemetery would be more of an experience because, yeah, you probably would get to see a lot more people and I guess more apparitions, I guess. And that would be more interesting, right? You'd be walking around and some of those gravestones and like burial plots are actually pretty cool. Like some of them have really nice designs and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool to see.
Yeah, and fun fact, we do have a family business where my brother does do headstones.
There you go. It's all coming together. It's all family.
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious, baby.
Yeah. So, I mean, what about you though? Like, I know I would like to hang out in a cemetery. I would hang out in a cemetery on a regular day. So,
you know, Joshua, I don't know. Maybe it'll get cut or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But do you remember that one night where we were pretty sloshed and we went to go get tacos? And the taco truck that we were getting tacos from was next to a cemetery. And both you and I had to use the facilities at a place that has no facilities to use.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Moral of the story is that was the first time I hung out in a graveyard at 2:00 in the morning. So was it nice? It was kind of nice to be there with you. Would I rather do a house? Questionable, because you're right. In a house, there's probably just one ghost, and he's trying to get my booty hole, right? And I don't know if I can handle that. You know, I don't want a scream situation or a scary movie situation where I'm laying in bed and next thing I know, I'm floating, about to get ripped apart. So I'm gonna go with the cemetery just because I do like the openness of it, right? The camaraderie of being next to a fellow man at a bush. Like it just makes me feel warm, you know? So
A fellow man next to a bush. Yeah, I guess at that point you have the option to be like, "Hey, was that you who just tried to grab my dick?" No, remember we're in a cemetery. It's probably a ghost.
exactly. See, I
There's
like to have
excuses.
choices. That's all I care about is choices. And if I get those more at the cemetery, I'm all for it. So I'm going cemetery as well. So I mean, there's no other way around it.
Yeah, when a bloodied hand reaches through the bush and grabs your dick, it's probably a ghost. It's not the friend standing next to you.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, let us know what you guys would do. Haunted house or cemetery. Put it in the comments. Moving on to the main topic of today, Joshua. Worst Halloween movies. We talked about the best ones, right? We talked about our top threes, right? This one we didn't have a number on, just worst Halloween movies. What comes to mind? Because it took me a long time to figure out what I would consider a worst Halloween movie, because there's like categories of Halloween movies that suck, right? And so it's like they suck on purpose. So I'll let you go first.
The worst recent one that I've seen, I don't know if it's supposed to be a Halloween movie, but it was it's kind of like a scary sort of movie and a remake on the classic Winnie the Pooh. I don't know if anybody's out there has seen that, but that terrible Winnie the Pooh movie. Oh my goodness. I hope somebody has seen it and somebody could just be like, yes, you're right. Or you can just tell me how completely wrong I am. But that movie was terrible.
So what was bad about it? Tell me what was bad about it. Like acting, blood. What was bad?
The what are the villains, the haunted creatures are Winnie the Pooh himself, the main one. The suit just looked rubbery and fake. Piglet looked pretty bad. I don't know, just the whole story seemed a little either forced or lost or just not. I think they ran out of money, maybe. I don't know how you film a. I mean, I know this costs money. This doesn't cost me money. That's why it's so shitty. But if you got a budget and that's what you came up with, that was your budget, and that's what you produced, it was tough. So,
do you think that they just did it for the hype? Like, if I'm
I think the name itself probably brought in viewers for sure. You know. Like kind of like a clickbait, like, oh shit, the Winnie the Pooh movie could be pretty cool. Well, that's why I watched it, honestly, because it was Winnie the Pooh, so it sucked me in based upon the name. But after watching it, I wouldn't really recommend somebody to watch it. You know, I'm sorry to those who produce it and everything.
Spent time on it.
Yeah, because I don't know how to make a movie. I'm sure it was very difficult to do. Lighting, all of that, I'm sure it was difficult, but it didn't strike a chord. The only thing it really taught me was the dark side of Winnie the Pooh. You know, like the dark side of Winnie the Pooh. Like what happens when the kid grows up? You know, what do those creatures do when what's his name? What is his name?
Christopher Robin.
What's the kid's name? Christopher Robin. What happens when Christopher Robin grows up? He's not going to be a kid forever.
Facts.
So who feeds the animals? Who shows them what to do? So this is the premise. These things don't know what to do without Christopher Robin. So what do? They eat one of their own.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty dark. It's pretty dark. Like you get just watch it, don't watch it, but that was a pretty
awful movie.
Anticlimactic, like the stiff suck. Anticlimactic. Maybe I should watch it again. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a try. I got another bag of popcorn.
Is it one of those movies you got to watch twice to really understand it? You know.
Or I could watch it in another language. Maybe it sounds better in German or something. Or
I heard the Chucky movies sound pretty good in Spanish. So
I've seen some of those shorts. Holy shit! There's a few Chucky ones like that.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's probably my most recent movie. I'd have to think long and hard about some of the other ones.
Gotcha.
But that was pretty fresh.
All right. I mean, pretty solid. I mean, from everything I've seen about it, it looks pretty trash. So I don't plan on ever watching it. I don't think. I guess the only way I would ever watch it is if it was on like a airplane or some shit and I had nothing else to do but be forced to watch this. Then that'll probably be the only time I ever watch that movie. So, yeah. But
yeah, it's good. It's good to fall asleep to, for sure.
Good to know.
It's not going to give you nightmares.
There you go.
Unless you're like 5 and you just hate dark things or rooms or
I get you.
Rubbery, fake looking creatures.
So I got one, Joshua. The movie that I think is probably the worst horror movie of all time for me is going to be a film called Rubber. It is about a killer tire. His name is Robert the Killer Tire. All right, and he just pretty much goes on a murdering spree. And it is a stink fest, buddy. It is one of those things that if you told me that this existed, I would not believe you. But it does. And it had a budget. And it did nothing with it.
What was the budget for a tire? Yeah, what was the budget? Did you look up the budget?
Mia will fact check.
I did.
She has.
I did see some of that movie
Oh.
because people were talking about it. I'm like, what's the deal with the rubber tire? And I checked it out, and it did suck.
The budget was close to $500,000, Joshua. $500,000. It was the budget for the movie Rubber. Can confirm. Mia has sent it to me. She sent me the screenshot. It is $500,000.
Oh my god, 500,000! How long was that movie? Was that an hour? Was it an hour and a half? Like
hour 22.
An hour 22. Okay, so how do you break that down? Because I'm not a math guy. Like an hour 22, $500,000, and no actors. I mean, I guess there was people that got killed, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Parts.
Yeah. You want to know how much it made, Joshua? Like, I want you to take a guess. Guess the worldwide growth on this movie. All right.
Did it hit theaters, or was it only like indie? You weren't ever going to find it in the theaters, probably, right?
I don't think you're probably going to find it in the theater, so it's probably just like an indie hit.
I think because of the clickbaity nature of it, I'm going to give it a whopping $4 million.
$4 million. You think on a budget of $500,000, they made $4 million worldwide?
Worldwide?
Yes. Ask
Not
yourself.
United
Joshua.
States, worldwide?
Yeah. Ask yourself this question. You've seen part of the movie. You think that movie made $4 million? God,
you're really making me question my. Well, if. Yeah, okay. I'll come down a little bit. Come down a little bit.
Come on down.
I'm going to go with $2.85 million. 2.8. I clipped it by a few $1 million for this rubber tire movie that kills people.
Joshua, this movie made $101,000.
Holy shit, that's all it made?
Worldwide. It didn't even make its budget back. Like, ugh.
I think that's bad marketing.
Well, I mean, it got you to watch it, you know?
I think that's, but I didn't pay for it. That's the thing.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, I didn't pay for it. Oh, that's how you get around that, right?
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Wow. tough. So they couldn't even get a network to give them some kind of contract for that movie.
So this movie came out in 2010. Whoa. Netflix was a thing in 2010, but I don't know why they didn't like partner up with them or do something to get that shit out to more people. But yeah,
wow,
$101,000. Opening weekend was April 3rd, 2011. It made $16,000. So there was an opening weekend. So it was in theaters for a little bit.
Jesus. Whoa, that's tough.
Right?
I mean,
right.
That is fucking tough right there. Holy shit.
That's what I would classify as the worst movie for me. Worst horror movie. Other than that, I do think that Signs is pretty bad, even though it scares me, and it is my scariest movie. I do think Signs, like, you go back and watch Signs now, like, it doesn't hold up. Like, the graphics don't hold up. The plot's kind of iffy, you know. So
is that Mel Gibson too, right?
Yeah. So, but I would definitely say Signs is one of them. Just side little tangent, Joshua. Can you see my background here?
I see a little alien.
Yeah.
Down there on. Yep, I see that. Yes.
Okay. So that little alien guy, we got that one yesterday. We went out to a town called Leavenworth here in Washington. Cute little town in the middle of the fucking forest, or the mountains, I guess it would be called. But the text reads, "Get in, loser. We're gonna go do butt stuff." I thought that was comical, and that's gonna stay there for the entirety of the 101 episodes because I love him so much. He's beautiful.
Why? I mean, mini tangent. Like, why do aliens go for the butt?
Didn't we talk about this? I felt like we talked about this. I think.
Did we talk about the aliens in the butt thing?
I don't know. Maybe I just heard it. Maybe he was talking to me. Like, I think.
We already talked about the butt stuff.
We already talked about the butt stuff. I don't want to talk about the butt stuff. I think, Joshua, that as the aliens are watching us.
We did.
Yeah.
Sorry, go finish your thought, but we did.
So as the aliens are watching us from space, and they look down at us and they see us doing all this butt stuff we find pleasurable, they probably learn from viewing. And so they give us the butt stuff, thinking that we like it. We've discussed this. We've talked about this butt stuff.
We did. And as soon as you started to go into that, I do remember talking about the alcohol through the rectal cavity.
Yes.
And how much more efficient it is to
slam a few of those back, baby,
than it is to take it down your mouth.
Yeah. My mouth's a garbage can, baby.
People think that what do they call what are the beer things that with the funnel? What are they called?
Beer chugs.
You put the funnel with the white tube that comes down, and a beer bong, right?
Mm-hmm.
People think that those are invented for your mouth. No, they were actually invented for your butthole.
Pucker up, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, do that. Fact check that and get back to me. Tell me what you find. Go to images specifically. Tell me what you find.
But speaking of butt stuff and chugging and aliens, Joshua, do you believe in aliens, Joshua? Like, I don't think. Like, maybe I asked that question on the previous episode when we got into the butt stuff. But just for the sake of the Halloween episode, Joshua, definitively, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
All right.
I think aliens are a thing. I think aliens have been a thing. And I think aliens will be here long after we are gone, and they'll probably save some of us because some of us are worth saving.
So do you think that, or let me rephrase this, are you a believer in like the ancient alien theories then?
Yes.
Okay. So you think that aliens, for those who don't know what the ancient alien theories are, is that aliens existed or visited us a long time ago in the past and helped us create things like the pyramids and like all these monolithic structures that we have no idea how to build even nowadays. And on top of that, they also helped with getting humankind to the state that they are now, as in like knowledge and the way we look, for lack of a better term. So,
I mean, I don't. I just think they're just.
listen, what I'm getting at, Joshua, is: are you gonna fuck an alien? Like, if alien come down right now, they come on down to your farm right now, and you're sitting out there on your porch right now. I don't know why I got into this weird accent, but I want to know if you smashing that alien, that alien coming up to you, and he asking to do things, and are you doing it?
No,
No,
because we have talked about aliens and reproducing. I don't think aliens do it. I don't think
that's
aliens.
right. Yes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Don't, they have no need to do that.
But this one's
aliens
different, Joshua. This one's, his name's Ben. Okay.
Is a pervert alien. This is one who studied the pervert side of humans and he grew his own dick.
Yes.
And he's like, I want to go around fucking aliens are people because I can now. I grew a dick. This is what I did.
He's the alien that was.
All you fuckers know.
He's the alien that's been probing everybody, and all the other aliens dislike this one alien because he's the one doing all the weird butt stuff, and he's coming down once a year, once a Halloween, and he's looking for the right man or woman to test his subjects on, right?
Let's get into the weeds of it. Maybe we're that alien that wanted to grow a dick and we spun off from somebody else and we're like, we like fucking too much. We are the aliens that did that. The rest of them moved on and learned how to harvest suns and galaxies and then we're the one fucking alien who is just like, no, I want to get my fucking alien cock sucked, And look at the way we turned out. We're a bunch of fucking cocksuckers on this fucking planet ruining the earth.
Oh no, the boys got a little too in the weeds on this one. Let's go ahead and jump forward a bit. Also, have a happy and safe Halloween. Enjoy the rest of the show.
I think we went off the rails on this one. Holy shit. Fucking talking about aliens fucking people, and let alone not just fucking people. You're talking about them fucking me, violating me, the person on this screen who's actually never going to do anything that crazy. Holy shit.
You say that, but you might.
There's plenty of other people that will suck somebody's dick for $5, and you're over here talking to me about fucking an alien? No.
I think you will, though.
I'm not fucking an alien. I'll hang out with the alien. I'll be like, we can
smoke some weed. Get a little intimate. Have to
smoke weed. That's the thing about aliens. They're so far above what we are. That's why they're so fascinating. We're like belly button fuzz compared to these things that are, in the universe. We're just, we are belly button. I mean, no disrespect to the human race, but holy shit, we're clipping coupons trying to save 5 cents when you can't even have clean drinking water. Come on.
Oh, God. You're right. You're right.
Let's get into the thick of it, baby.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that being said, most of that will probably get cut anyway, so we're going to start from right here. Joshua, what is your favorite cryptid?
So, favorite cryptid.
Mm-hmm.
I got that over here. They're actually, this took me the longest to figure out, honestly. Cryptid, because I didn't really know what a cryptid creature was until you brought it up to me, but then you're like, yes, there's Bigfoot. Yes, there's this. Mm. But one of my funners.
Most fun.
I think I'm down with the old Chupacabra.
Oh, Chupacabra, a classic.
Dude. Yeah. Who doesn't want a little chupa in their life, dude? I mean, you freaking chupa me, chupa you. Let's get a freaking chupa together. We'll set up a chupa party, right? The monster comes over, wants to fucking suck off a few of us. Come on, let's have a chupa party.
Oh, Joshua, explain.
I'm bringing over the chupa instead of the alien. If you want to get real with it, the chupa has a history. The alien, I'm not so sure about. It's in the name. Come on, chupa.
Oh,
let's go.
Great. That's fucking great. Chupacabra, Joshua. That is awesome. I love that. I think it's a very classic cryptid. Um, very scary to farmers, right? Fucking sucking everything out of their their
You know, I don't think the farmers are afraid of it at all. I think they're going home telling their wives, "What's that? Yeah, what's that mark on you?" Yes, the chupa. So freaking, I ran into the chupa out in the cornfield. Fucking chupa. You know, like the chupacabra is the best excuse ever.
oh shit.
You know, who sucked on you? Who freaking? How come you're all dried up?
How come you're all dried up? Well, the chupacabra got me, you know? Like what?
Yeah.
I was just out there with the livestock, you know? Just jumped on me, pounced on me. I was scared.
Yeah. Why does the goat have a bloody asshole? Oh, the freaking chupa! But why is that? Why is it all red on your waist? The chupa got me there too. No, you goat fucker. You did that shit. There's no fucking chupacabra. Be quiet. Goat fucker. You did that shit.
Good choice, Joshua. Good choice. I would have to go with the basic Bigfoot. I think he's probably my favorite cryptid. Because speaking of fucking, you could fuck a Bigfoot. Just saying. Bigfoot's closer to us than a chupacabra. And an alien, while tantalizing and exotic, you know, no similar parts. So,
Okay.
Bigfoot for me it is. Favorite cryptid.
I can dig the Bigfoot. Did you see the recent footage of the Bigfoot?
You talking about the one from the train?
Yeah.
I did. I did see that one. It is very, very
Fake.
yeah, fake, but also very good, like very well done fake. It looks great. Like the suit is the only thing that is like meh. Like you probably should have done better with the suit. Like spend a little extra more money for it, but
But the suit's iconic. It's recognizable, so that's the part you can't change.
true.
It has to
True.
look that way.
Yeah, or else it's just not going to give you the right vibes. I get it. Definitely do. But yeah, I saw that video. Very cool. Very cool. But apparently, to debunk this, it is like like an actual train that you can purchase a ticket on, and like they do this stunt for people.
No, do
So,
they?
Yeah,
They do that?
I looked at it. I looked up and I looked into it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I had to know. I had to know if it was real or not. It was too good, you know.
I'm glad you did though, because I didn't dig that deep. I didn't put my thumb that far up that asshole to go that deep into that. Yeah, I'm glad you did that.
Yeah, you got to be looking out for this stuff, especially on Halloween right now, where everybody's trick or treating. Right there's a lot of tricking going on. Not so much treating, but lots of tricking. Right, you got to be careful. I don't want you to end up like one of those Facebook people who open up the Facebook and they see like 30-pound gorilla has sex with dog, makes chupacabra. You know, I want you to be careful out there, buddy. It's a dangerous world now.
Yeah, Bigfoot. So the other one I thought was kind of cool was the Loch Ness monster. I thought that was kind of a cool one.
Yeah, Nessie.
Yeah, Nessie. But I guess there's supposed to be one. So the Loch Ness monster is obviously in Scotland.
Yeah,
I think that's the one over there. But and when I was doing my research, there's also one they say that lives in Lake Tahoe.
What?
I couldn't find the name of that one though. Like yeah.
So get this, Joshua. I've heard some theories, right? This is like where it goes way under the weeds, right? I've heard theories that because the Earth isn't completely solid, like there are like parts of the Earth that have like underground like rivers, right? And if there was a cryptid like Nessie who can basically breathe underwater, right? They're able to like traverse these underwater rivers and end up from like Scotland to like the coast of like New York and shit. I don't know. I mean, I want to believe, Joshua. I want to believe, right? We're a lot closer than we all think we are, you know? So
yeah, I do believe in the underground caverns and all that kind of stuff. And and I wish I had the gentleman's name. It may come up on some kind of segment at some point, which would be pretty fun. Is maybe like great explorers.
Ooh.
So I forget the gentleman's name, but there is a great explorer out there. I forget the gentleman's names, but he did take a sub or something down to the bottom of I believe it was the Lake Tahoe Lake, and I think they say it's over like 1,600 feet deep. I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is the article I was reading. And he came up, and even to the day of his death, he never went into detail what he actually saw down there. But what he did say is what little he gave is he told people it's unimaginable what you can see down there, and you will just be completely shocked, and it terrified him. Is those the accounts he told people, like just it's scary. So some people think that he saw a bunch of dead bodies down there, other people think he ran into a monster that he didn't want people to go looking for at some point to save their lives. But I'll have to do more research. But yes, there is somebody or something going on in Lake Tahoe that is supposed to be supernatural, or similar to like a Nessie or some kind of creature that comes out of there.
Interesting. We'll have to retouch that. Joshua, put a pin in that one for another segment after we look into that one, because that would be interesting to talk about. I'd like to know more about that. Like, what did he see? Like, when you said dead bodies, I just imagine like lines of people connected to cinder blocks, just all in a row, just down there. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, so I thought that one was pretty fucking cool. I like just the Tahoe one. I thought that was a trip, but there was another one.
Ooh.
They call this one the Jersey Devil. Have you heard?
I've heard of this. Yes,
Devil?
I've heard of this one. Yep.
Tell me what you know about the Jersey Devil.
I just know it comes from New Jersey, and it's supposed to be like the devil. That's it.
Holy shit! You freaking
fucking
really
nailed it,
didn't you?
Fucking nailed it.
Holy shit!
I did also see the Jersey Devil on an episode of What We Do in the Shadows. If you haven't seen What We Do in the Shadows, by the way, it's an amazing show. Fucking hilarious. It's about vampires, and it's shot like The Office. So it's like handheld cams and like face-to-face interviews and shit. Great show. It's the Jersey Devil is in that show as well.
Okay, so you do know about the Jersey Devil. Okay, cool. Yeah. But that I was reading the story, and I'm going to save everybody's listening because I cannot read, but check it out on Wikipedia because it's a pretty cool story. It's pretty wicked. The Jersey Devil. It's
a great cryptid.
Wildly cryptic character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another one of those ones I would put up there with the Jersey Devil would probably be the Mothman. I don't remember where the Mothman was like established, but basically just a big ass moth that looks like a human. Usually
West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia. Is that on your list too?
Mason County, West Virginia.
Yeah, Mothman,
Mia
baby.
just sent it to me.
Yeah, fucking great. Mothman. Love Mothman.
Yeah, Mason County, West Virginia, United States. Mothman.
And I think the thing with Mothman is that he basically, or he or she, I don't know, they're around when there's like natural disasters about to happen. Like there have been like witnesses that say that they saw the Mothman on a bridge and then the next day the bridge collapsed. Like really weird stuff like that. But I always thought that was cool. Like a Mothman, like just a big ass moth. It's a man. It makes me feel good about
they have a festival.
The Mothman Festival. Excuse me?
Yeah. They have it says it was held in 2002. They did a Mothman Festival.
What? No 2003 Mothman Festival?
It just jumped out at me real quick. I don't know if it's a festival that they continue to do.
Damn. Joshua, if they continue to do the Mothman Festival, that's something we got to go do. You know that. Like we're gonna book a plane ticket and go see the Mothman, Joshua.
The Mothman Festival.
That's great. God, I hope they keep doing it. Mia will let us know later in the edit if they're still doing it. there you go, Joshua. I love your cryptid choices.
Yeah.
Thank you. All solid cryptids. Please let us know in the comments or the TikTok chat or whatever. What your favorite cryptid is. Maybe you like Ben the Alien.
I'm gonna go with people are gonna vote for the Chupa because who doesn't love a little Chupa? Come on,
God.
vote Chupa, vote Chupa. Come on.
Oh, that's great, Joshua. All right, we have we probably have 10 minutes considering how much Mia is probably going to cut from this episode. Mm-hmm. So lay us on, Joshua. Give us your value find today because I have 2 value finds today. So
okay, value find, fun find, or value find. I'm gonna do them both just because I love fun finds, I love value finds, and something just catch my eye. So when I saw this little 4-wheeled little fun thing, I was like, holy shit, I could buy this and put it in a box and I'll never look at it again. But I love this little thing. Right. So my fun little 4-wheeled friend that I found, I don't know the price of it because it was more of a fun find than it was a value or dollar. Just didn't give a fuck. I found this little guy right here.
It is a Hot Wheel, but it is kind of blurry for me, so I can't make it out. So just describe it to me.
It's a cupcake Hot Wheel.
Oh, okay. I see it now. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Cupcake Hot Wheel. Chocolate cupcake, it looks like.
Yeah, it's a cupcake Hot Wheel.
That is awesome.
Yeah, you drive your Bentley. You drive Ferrari. I'm going to roll up in a cupcake, mama.
That's fucking great. Is that going to go on the wall? That better go on the wall back there somewhere.
No, it's going in a box.
What? You got to put that on the wall back there. That's a cupcake car. All right. I want to see it back there.
So, fun tangent on anything like this right here that you just don't want to keep in a box. These are easily turned into Christmas ornaments with a little eye screw or a little J hook or whatever. You can pop this box and turn your little Hot Wheels into a Christmas ornament.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that was my fun find.
Okay.
My next one here. I think this was a value find. I had the receipt the other day, but I don't have it anymore. So this one, once again, people may know this show. I'm in the very beginning stages of watching this show, but I found this little guy once again on the clearance shelf at my local Target. And it might not be at yours, but it's at mine. And this is what I found. My fun little...
okay. I don't know who this guy is. Yeah.
House of Dragons?
Oh, well, that's the problem. I haven't seen House of Dragons. Yeah. So I've seen Game of Thrones, but not House of Dragons.
I think the House of Dragons is the prequel, no?
It is the prequel. You are correct, yes. But I just never got into it. So let me know how it is.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool, though.
So this little guy right here was, I believe, around $11. I think. I'd have to check the receipts, but it's around $20.
Nice.
Around 20-something bucks, yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
So that was
Joshua.
my little find there. And to add to my collection and respects to good old Sean Connery, I found myself this little fun little find right here.
Oh,
this is
okay.
My little girl with the little monkey.
All right, adorable. I believe she's from the newest Indiana Jones, correct?
Yeah, I think she's on the newer ones.
Nice.
This is my other fun little find. Again, these are all my values clearance. So she was also, I believe, around $20 at the time of looking her up on my little Funko app.
So are you going to put these? Are you going to put these anywhere, Joshua? Do you put them anywhere? Like, for example, I have my stuff back here behind me, right? Are you going to put yours anywhere, like other than those little shelves?
So how big's my room? This room's about maybe 12. This room's kind of small. So yeah, I probably will put shelves up like around the whole room.
Mhm.
I don't know visually they'll show up, but I will put them up. But I am weird where I just leave them in the box.
No, that's fine. Everybody collects in their
They
own
will
way.
stay in the box.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, yeah, those are my fun finds.
Nice, Joshua. Well, I have 2 fun finds for you. I have 1 fun find and 1 value find, I guess would be classified as. So I will show you the fun find first because it is pretty fun. So, to preference, or to, yeah, I think that's the word. I not only enjoy Funkos, right? I love Funkos. They're like my go-to, but I also enjoy Lego. And this month being Halloween and today being Halloween, there is a Lego set that I got, and I will show it to you. It is a little cat and a little mouse inside of a little pumpkin. It is adorable.
That's pretty sick.
Freaking sensational. I love it. So that is my fun find. I love shit like that. I love small little Legos. Like I'm not a big fan of like the big like 500 piece Lego sets and shit. Like that's just not me. But little mini sets, sheesh. That little guy's gonna go somewhere up here when I'm all done. I want somewhere over there. But that was my fun find. And my value find was just purchased today. Again, because it's Halloween and, you know, I'm a sucker for anything Halloween. Your boy, he had to go out and get himself one of these bad boys. That's right.
Holy shit.
It's a McDonald's pail, the spook pails that they got. This one is vampire right there. Look at that. But I'm considering it my value find because your boy
the value meal.
Well, no. Hang on. Your boy loves himself some Mickey D's, right? I mean, look at me. I love a good Mickey D's. And because of that,
You're healthy.
I had a bunch of reward points that I was able to get this bad boy for free. So you can't beat free.
No, that's I love that little thing. I know I almost went to McDonald's today. I didn't.
Should have. You could have got a pail.
I wonder if they have those buckets here where I live. Think they got them down here?
I hope so. If they do, fucking bring it on over. I'll put it in the collection over here.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
All right, Joshua, lay it on us. Give us our fortune of the week. Let's wrap this shit up, baby.
Fortune of the week. Okay, I got to make you smaller because I just
go for it.
Screen. Okay, fortune of the week. Options. We like options. You're getting options. Comment. Wait, where'd they go?
Joshua is looking for the fortune cookies as we speak right now.
Wait, where's the string that drops the cookie down?
Where's the string that drops the cookie? That's a great question. Like, I wouldn't put it past him if he had a string that dropped cookies down. It would be amazing.
Not in this episode. But
oh, fuck, that's great.
So no strings for the cookies today. No strings, but options. So because left and right is kind of hard on screens, and numbers numbers. So what I did is do you want to go with X, which doesn't look like an X, or did you want to go O?
Okay.
Are you an X? Are you an O guy?
You know what? For the sake of Halloween, I'm going to go O.
Oh. Okay, remember, this is the fortune you have picked for yourself.
I'm ready. Hopefully it's something in actual fortune, not like buy car insurance.
I know, right? Like those FTX ones that they had out there for a while, the fortune cookies. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah.
When FTX, for those of you who know FTX. Okay, here we go. And this one was another Super K.
Super K.
Cookie. Here we go. So for today's fortune on October 31st, this Halloween, a bargain is not a bargain unless unless you can use the product. Again, this is your fortune. This is why you bought $80 worth of Chinese food that is going to give you gas. Right here.
I demand another fortune. That is some bullshit.
On this Halloween, a bargain is not a bargain unless you can use the product. So what you're saying is these little shits that I just bought for a bargain are not a bargain?
Well, are you going to use them, Joshua? Are you going to put them anywhere? You know, I'm using mine.
No.
You know, I'm going to write these bad boys off.
Shit. Just another fucking cookie. So that is your fortune. Should I open another one? Should I just do this? Is it a special day?
Yeah, you know what? Keep with? It's a special day, Joshua. Let's do 2. Give us 2.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the numbers off this one because maybe the fortune isn't such a fortune, but more just like
go for it.
Chinese food that's going to give you. Okay. So the lucky numbers for this cookie is 40, 52, 42, 33, 22, 55. And let me repeat. 40, 52, 42, 33, 22, and 55 for this cookie. So,
special occasion.
This cookie. For this cookie, special occasion. Special occasion?
Special occasion. Let's go. All right. Oh, no.
Jesus.
Mia has that stare. She has that 40-yard stare from that last episode.
This is Cookie X. Sean picked Cookie O. This is Cookie X.
So whose fortune would be for this one, Joshua? Is it just like the ether? Because nobody picked it?
No, this is for the person that has more than $1 to spend on their lucky lotto numbers. So
okay, there you go.
Instead of spending 1, spend 2. Okay, cookie number 2. For Cookie X, it's fortune. Enthusiasm is contagious. Not having enthusiasm is also contagious.
It's better than the other one.
Yeah, right.
Give you that.
Enthusiasm. Should we say this? Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is contagious. Not having enthusiasm is also contagious.
I like that one. I like that one a lot.
X.
Yeah, that's a good one.
More of a fortune, right? And your second line of numbers, lucky numbers, we have 55, 30, 41, 56, 10, and 9.
Okay. Yeah.
For your second lucky numbers on this Halloween day.
Give it to us one more time, Joshua. Read it to us one more time.
One more time with enthusiasm, as it suggests.
Yes, it's contagious.
Holy shit. 55, 30, 41, 56, 10, and 9 for your lucky numbers. Spend $1, win $1 million. Fucking quit your job. Thank you.
There you go, everybody. There is your 2 fortunes, your 2 sets of lucky numbers on this Halloween day, evening, night, whenever you're listening. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Check us out on the YouTubes. Eventually we'll be on your Spotifys and Instagrams and shit. You know, we're just trying to make a backlog or back catalog for us and then release them to the world. So, Joshua, you have any last words?
Play these numbers, win, and I did say quit your job. Don't quit your job. Be responsible. Fuck. Don't win the lotto and then quit and be like every other douchebag out there that does that shit. Make something of yourself. Be a legend.
All right. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.